Alright, let's start.
Hello. Okay. For those of you who didn't enroll and just sit here, you're fine. Just please be quiet. This is the class time for 5313, Numerical Method for Pyramid Engineering. Okay. Let's start. So, first part of this lecture, we will go through the last homework, last question of the new homework together. Okay. And then we will try to complete the theory related to regression, linear regression. Alright? So, first thing, let me read it for you guys. 6.7. We have data x and y. Right? X is 0, 1, 2, 3 until 7. Y is 100, 102, 104. By just looking at it, you can tell it is y equal to 100 plus 2 multiplied by x. Just that, right? So we know the analytical solution. So your task is to find if you can get it or not. Can you? We actually can if we use a closed form solution for least square regression that we learned in class. You agree? Open. Can I turn on the monitor? Doesn't work? Change the computer. Turn it on. Turn it on. Open Jupyter Notebook. Okay? Find the computer that you're going to use for the exam. Exam is November 8th. In this room. Open note, open book. Oh, the screen is right now is on, but it's like spinning or something. So the exam is open book, open note, and you are expected to come maybe a couple minutes before the exam. And when we have exam at 11, we just start. Okay. So when we have the data, first step is to create variable numpy array to store x and y. How do you do that, Daniel?
Sorry.
How do you put x and y into numpy array format? Tell me the code. Do you want to type it? Tell me the code. If you cannot tell me right now, you cannot do the exam. We have x and y written over there. How are you going to put that into numpy array format? You don't understand? You need to create numpy array that have the data like that. So you have x, which is vertical vector, and y, which is vertical vector. Why do we have to do that? Because the actual data that you will get during the exam is a big vector, like 100 row, one column. So we need to create numpy array. How do you create numpy array? With that thing. You know the data. How do you create numpy array?
An empty numpy array.
Numpy array?
Empty.
Not empty numpy array. Numpy array, which is y, should contain those numbers.
Oh, okay.
And numpy array, which is x, should contain the first column. How do you do that, sir?
Yeah.
What is your code? Type it. Okay, Ami, please turn on your computer. Any computer that works. Okay. We have one over there and one in the back. That one, I think that one works too. Try to log in. So then you know which computer to use during the exam. So we're going to do the last homework together. Did you create the numpy array yet? None?
Not yet.
Still opening it? Okay. Let me wait a little bit. Okay, let me do it.
Not log in or what?
Just open.
Just open. You log in. How are you? Log in. Did you download the homework 6? Okay. Create that NumPy array.
So what are the numbers? 1 to what?
You open your homework. Take a look at it. You have 2 screens. Come on. Do you?
Yeah.
Are you done? Come on. You don't need to take a look at anything. You done? You have 2 array. Oh, okay. That's a good point. Do you need horizontal or vertical vector? It matters, but may not be right now. Okay. So right now maybe it doesn't matter yet. Okay, next step. Can you calculate your X matrix? X matrix. You remember the closed form? The closed form that we have is this. So X transpose X multiplied by beta equal to X transpose Y. You have no idea, do you? Open the PDF file. Do it. Okay? This is not a quiz. I'm very generous. Right? This will help you to do it. So what is capital X? Who want to answer? Yes. Capital X will be how many rows and how many columns? George.
Oh, you're asking me
I'm asking you.
how many columns?
Capital X, in your case, which is this one.
Going 8.
So how many rows do you have and how many columns do you have?
8 rows.
8 rows and
2 columns.
2 columns. Okay, column 1, this is for the case that we do for 6.7a, which is fitting with linear equation. If we fit with polynomial, how many columns do you have? Degree
7.
second order.
Second order?
3 columns. Very good. Good guess. Oh, you know it. You know it? Okay. So if you do it for linear equation, you will have 2 columns. If you do it for quadratic, you have 3 columns. Okay? So for linear equation, those 2 columns will be, you remember this? The basis, right? The basis that you will use for the linear regression. Linear regression is nothing more just the linear combination between each basis with the unknown beta. So the first basis is constant, which is 1. The second basis is x, right? You try to fit with, you have y, which is linear combination between constant modified by unknown beta and x. X is another basis. So your first column will be what? Do you like the idea of this? First column to be just 1. Okay, that is going to be first column of your capital X. Ami, what should be the second column?
Second column.
Yeah. Of your capital X.
It's there, I guess.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Do you start with 1? Or you start with 0?
You can start with one.
No, you cannot. You won't. If you do that, it's not right. Because our data given from 0.
Okay.
So the second basis is x, right? So second basis will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is your second column of capital X. First column is just number 1. Second column is just whatever x is. Right? If you do polynomial, like second order polynomial, the third column will be x squared. Whatever x that you have in the input, square it. Right? But this time we do the linear one. So first column will be just 1, second column will be x.
But why in the first column you only have 1?
Because
You can have 0
you
and 1.
have linear combination between 1 multiplied by beta 0 plus x multiplied by beta 1. So because of that linear combination, you don't know beta, right? But your basis is number 1. Right? If you put 0, this means
This will give me 0.
your basis is 0. Will be constant multiplied by 0, which is going to be 0. So the first basis is number 1 because you want to find the intercept, right? The second basis is x because you want to find what is a1 multiplied by x.
Okay.
If you have more bases, the third one will be x squared. So x doesn't need to be 0. X will be whatever data you have. If the data is 1.5, you put 1.5. If the data is at 20.1, you put 20.1, right? How do you put that? So this time, we really need it in the correct form. We need 8 row, 2 column. Right? How do you put that as a numpy array? Do it. Let me check whether you can or not.
Don't we have to use the V shape?
I don't know, do whatever it works. And I check. And I copy the correct answer.
What do you want us to do?
No, it's not about what I want you to do. It's about, do you know what you need to do? And I already told you, what you need to do is make capital X matrix. Do you know how to do that? I told you the first column will be just number 1, 8 of them. The second column will be this number.
Oh,
Make capital X. And later on we will do capital X transpose multiplied by capital X. Right? But right now just do capital X. Do you get it done now?
No.
No?
I'm still thinking.
Can you create it with the, as you did for the Gaussian, etc.? Like using seal and floor for random matrix 8 by 1.
I don't know. You do it and you show me your result. Did you open Jupyter Notebook?
Taking too long.
Does
Yeah,
it-
I
does-
opened it.
You open Jupyter Notebook?
Yeah.
Where's your Jupyter
It's
Notebook?
opening. It's not opening.
It's not opening?
Yeah.
You have to change the computer if it's not opening.
Is it opening?
Yeah, it's open, but it's not opening.
It's opening.
Taking
but
too
it's
long.
not opening. Move over
Okay,
there.
it's opening.
Oh, it's opening? No, you
Oh,
don't.
actually, close the kernel.
You don't want it to be. So you make Chrome as the default. You close this and open it again. When it works with Windows Explorer, it sometimes has problems. See, this thing is pop up right away. Make sure you have your Chrome as a default.
เจอ Open the computer in this computer lab. And make sure you have the computer to be used for the exam. Okay?
You done? Don't look at my solution.
I'm kind of done. Okay. If you okay, don't look at it yet. Okay, don't look at it yet.
No one's looking.
Don't look at. No one is looking.
Why?
Don't look at it yet.
I want to know it.
Make your own answer. Did I not tell you how to do concatenation for NumPy array? You have H stack, V stack. Did I not tell you how to make horizontal array to be vertical array? You can use slicing and np dot new axis or something, or you can use reshape -1 1. Whatever you do. Why you stop? You done?
Yeah, the y minus 1. Because I did 8.
If you do reshape -1 1, -1 means automatic row, whatever number of row, and comma 1 means just one column. Okay, you can use V stack, H stack, I don't know, but just make it correct. It doesn't matter as long as it's correct. Not Chevy? Not done?
Not yet, sir.
Fail. Amir, you done?
Almost.
I get it. You just almost?
Uh,
You cannot do at this speed in the exam, you know that?
Actually, it won't for everything. Because this is what I have. They just changed the first to the axis. But I don't know how you got like
I put them together. How do you put these two together?
Guys, please understand that during the exam, you're free to open any book, any website, probably NumPy website, or Stack Overflow. You're free to use Google, but I don't suggest you to do any of that because it will be too slow. You should prepare for the exam. Go through my class note. You can use H stack or V stack, okay, to concatenate, do array concatenation. Or you can use C underscore and use indexing. Or you can use R underscore and use indexing. Let's take a look at what I did, okay? I think you guys should. Okay, we're wasting a little bit more time. No, not wasting a little bit more time. Just waiting a little bit longer and see what you got. This task should be done in like 20 seconds. Okay? If you did like 3 minutes, you're going to fail the exam.
We cannot afford to have it over. Are you good for the exam? I want you to get A, not F. Okay. If you keep doing this, probably. How about H stack? Ha 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 ha.
Before you can, it is good to use V stack or H stack. But if you put horizontal array together, what you get? You get a longer horizontal array. If you put horizontal array on top each other, you get 2 rows. So you must put vertical array together. How do you get vertical array? You do reshape, right? Array dot reshape parenthesis minus 1 comma 1. That's what it is.
I forgot what answer.
You need to make it vertical one first.
Ta-da! Okay, just show you one small step, okay? If I have x right now is horizontal, right? But I want a vertical array. You can do colon, comma, np.new axis. Then you get this. Or you can do reshape minus 1, 1. And then you just stack them together horizontally. Use h stack or c underscore. So what I did is capital X equal to numpy dot c underscore bracket x1 dot reshape minus 1, 1. x1 is my x1 is just np dot ones parenthesis x shape. So it's just horizontal with many 1, 8 of them. And I do this. Okay. And then I do that.
Why do you need to reshape
If
it?
you don't reshape it, you put two horizontal vector together horizontally, you get a longer horizontal vector. Right?
Yeah.
But you want a vertical vector, then stack them together like that to get this.
Or you can use numpy new access.
Or you can use numpy new access. Or you can do everything with numpy array of list comprehension. You forget about list comprehension?
Come on, guys.
Okay, how about we don't stack them together, but we just start with list comprehension. You still remember this? 2D of list comprehension. Bracket, I, comma, 100 plus 2i, bracket, for I in range 8. So it creates 8 of these things from 0 to 7 and 100 to 114. So this is list of lists. It's a nested list, right?
So what if you want it?
And I do numpy array of that listed list, and then I get this. Or if you don't like list comprehension of nested list, you can just do one of them and then stack them together to get that. This is not the same as this. Oh no, I'm wrong. I should put just one and I. Okay. You can see that this is int. It is not float. Over here you have float. You see this dot? That is float, but this is int. So we need float. How do you do that? D type equal to single quotation mark, float, close quotation mark, right? You remember that?
Oh.
So if you specify the type, you get dot at the end. Then it becomes float. But anyway, we have x already. So next step, did everyone get x? Do you get one? Do you have one? Sure.
One.
You have capital X. You have capital X correctly?
Nevertheless, square but not x0.
You just need to have this. Do you have it?
I don't have x0. 1, 1, 1.
Make 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You cannot make that? Because we are going to do X transpose X. Are you ready for X transpose X?
No.
What do you want?
One, two, three,
You
one.
don't do random. What do you do random? It's not random.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not random. It's not random. It's not nothing about seal.
Okay.
No. This line, delete it. Just do what I did.
I want you to type pretty quick x1 equal to np dot 1
Yeah.
bracket 8. Okay. Or you can do 8 comma 1. Can you type it? And this is capital X.
Yeah. Got it.
You get what I have here? Okay, X transpose. How do we do X transpose? 5-second answer. Nanchenli, how do I do X transpose? If you Google it, Google faster than 5 seconds.
NP dot transpose.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
No.
How about capital X dot T?
Oh, okay.
That is X transpose, right? And we have X. So if we want matrix multiplication, 5-second answer. Jer, how do we do X transpose multiplied by X?
Just dot x.
Dot.
X.
Okay,
X.
do it. And store that as A. Okay, store that as A. Because we are going to do AX equal to B, right? You remember AX equal to B? Solve system of linear equation. So from closed form solution we have X transpose X, which is n by n matrix, multiplied by beta, which is unknown, equal to column matrix. So create X transpose X as A and X transpose Y as B. Okay? You have it?
So you have to slow it down.
Have to slow it down. Come on. Come on. I really beg your pardon, okay? You have to speed it up. If you haven't ever reviewed whatever I have taught, this is the right time. After the exam is not the right time. Before the exam is the right time.
That is NP dot.
I'm done. But the question is, are you done? I can see why you kind of complain that homework take more than 6 hours.
So I need to help here.
Okay, before you are going to need help, if we, how about you, I help you a little bit, every one of you, so I do. So first step, I get capital X. Everyone get that?
No.
No?
No.
No?
It's giving me horizontal list.
No. Type this line. Okay. Type this line. np dot array open parenthesis bracket 1 comma I close bracket for I in range parenthesis 8 comma d type equal to single quotation mark float close single quotation mark close parenthesis and make this capital X equal to this thing. We are waiting on you, on me. You get X yet?
Capital X. You get capital X. You got it?
A transpose.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay. What is the dimension of small y? Y is how many row? 8 row, 1 column, right?
yeah.
Y is this thing. This is Y. 8 row, 1 column. That is Y, right? So capital X transpose multiplied by Y will be how many row, how many column? Capital X, by the way, is 8 row, 2 column, right? Make sense?
So.
How do you do for the y-axis? You get it.
Y-axis. How do I do for the y-axis? So for y-axis, I did this. Y equal to 100 plus 2 multiplied by x. That's how I get y. And then I do reshape later.
Can you use NP array and range 100 to 108?
You can. No.
Oh, actually.
You can. There are several ways of doing it, as long as it's correct. But if you don't know for sure, why don't you do this? Y equal to 100 plus 2 multiplied by x. Small x. I already have small x. So then my y will be 100, 102, 104, 106, 108, 110, 112, 114. That's my small one. Do you get that? I mean, make it please. So if you recall, x is like number of row of just a capital X is equal to number of data points that you have, right? Number of column equal to number of unknown beta that you have, right? So if you do x multiplied by y Okay, x transpose x. X transpose x you have 2 by 2. Do you? So x transpose x you should have 2 by 2. Why? Because in your matrix you have
2 by 2.
yeah, x transpose x is going to be 2 by 2. So beta is 2 by 1, right? 2 row, 1 column. So 2 by 2 multiplied by 2 by 1, you get 2 by 1. So what about our formula x transpose? X transpose will be what? 2 by 8, right? X transpose is 2 by 8. What about y? Y is 8 by 1, right? 8 row, 1 column. So 2 by 8 multiplied by 8 by 1, you get 2 by 1 matrix. So B has to be 2 by 1 matrix. A has to be 2 by 2 matrix. Do you get that, sir? Naturally, you done? So now, your answer, is that the same as mine or I did it wrong?
Same.
It's identical.
Yeah.
So by now you should get that. Capital A and capital B.
Can you go to y again? Otherwise I'm done.
Otherwise, I'm done. First,
I got that. Yeah.
I have small x. For your case, you have to do, you can create y from capital X. I mean, look at me. Okay.
Capital X look like that. If you just want this row, this column, you do y. That's that, right?
Okay.
So that multiplied by 2 plus 100 is what? Is that, right?
Okay.
So you put parentheses and then you dot reshape minus 1, 1, you get what? That. And that is your y.
Okay.
Quickly. You get your y? Okay. Now is the time to solve system of linear equation. In this case, it's just two equations, two unknown. You can solve it analytically. Okay. Or you can use SciPy that optimize F solve, right?
Is it F solve?
No, it's linear.
Oh, I'm wrong. What's the function? Solve?
Yeah, I think so.
Linear algebra. Solve. A, B,
I got it. Amazing. Really fantastic. Look at that. Solve A comma B, I get 102. So 100 is the coefficient of column 1 in your capital X. Number 2 is the coefficient of column 2 in your capital X. So intercept is 100 and slope is 2, as expected. You get this? Namchandra, you done?
Yeah.
Pass.
Because I copy your code.
That's the quickest way to do it, and you will do it later. So basically, from scipy.linear algebra, import solve. You need that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you solve A, comma B. Shift enter, you get it. The right way to do right now will be copy my code. So, Joe, you done?
Yes.
Yes. George, furthermore, you done?
Yes.
You get 102?
Yes.
Daniel, sir. How about yourself?
I stopped doing it.
What?
I stopped doing it.
Stop doing it is not the answer. How
I
about,
wanted to ask you some questions. You were not attending to my questions.
what is your question? What is your question? First step is this. You type what I type. Second step is you memorize it. Then I will tell you on something else. Okay, what's your question?
I had an H tag here, but it's not integer. I wanted to ask you how my approach was different, but how do I convert this to make it integer?
Float. You need float, you don't need integer. Which line? You cannot do D type over here. Okay. D type has to be done on the creation. So the right time to put the D type is when you create it. Do we have D type over here? Okay, type D type. A range. Yeah.